Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So this, level 1963, is a special dedication to Dev and Lynette, who let me know that they have changed this board, and they've changed it considerably. It's a hard level where we have 30 moves to clear out 154 jelly, and I see problems on this board right away. Not only do we have thick frosting, but it's in the corners, including the upper corners. That's going to be hard to get to. We've got toffee swirls. Now the beauty of the conveyor belt is that sometimes the conveyor belt will run its course and allow the toffee to move off of the squares that have jelly, so we can attack them when there's no toffee. And then when the toffee moves on them, it doesn't matter if they're cleared. However, we've got this other situation going where this toffee can drop down lower, and I only have one move I can make on this board right now, and it's going to drop the toffee into this area, and it's harder to move it around. Then we've got licorice locks. We've got these sugar chests, so I need to open up the licorice locks, collect the sugar keys to get these open. There are areas of isolation, so those might be difficult to deal with. I do have some stripes on the board. This one looks like, just off the bat, it's going to have me stuck for a while. So I'm not all that interested in winning this time round. Sure, I would love it if it would happen, but we can't reset the board like we used to. And this is really just an awful situation because this prevents these guys from falling down. It's just going to bring down the toffee. There's no... Oh, I thought there was no candy to repopulate. But it looks like there is some way for them to come down. So that there's like these hidden portals. Sometimes there are hidden portals. Well, that's interesting to know. I still want to move up here. But at least... Well, I'd actually prefer if I were stuck, because then I would get a reshuffle. So yeah, things just kind of fall into place here. All right, well that's different. I like it better when they actually show us what's happening, but they don't have the graphics drawn in quite right here. I could open this key, but I'm interested in finding out about these stripes. So look at that, we've got a stripe coming down right away. I don't see an opportunity to get a red here to make a color bomb. So let's just use these stripes. Look at that, more stripes right away. So I could make this stripe, and that's not a bad choice, but is there anything better or different I can do? Because if this doesn't make a big impact, I could just wait for the stripes to come down on their own. I think I'm going to do this move. Yeah, now I don't really have a better move, do I? Not that I can see, but look at how nice those stripes are. I need to get them to hit the keys. That hasn't been working out quite right for me. Here we go. I could do this. The keys aren't lining up. Let's drop this into position. Oh, now I can get a couple keys here, so we're starting to open things up, but I only have 19 moves and I'm so far away. Let's blow things up here. Let's make a wrapped candy and try to attack this area. With each passing move, I'm getting more and more worried about these corners. Oh, that's nice. Because these are blocked, the stripes have an opportunity to kind of slide out and maybe help along the edges. I could even bring it down onto the conveyor belt. I think what I'm going to do is open up this key, though. Let's see. Even though there are 5 colors on the board, there are a lot of different choices to make, which usually is helpful, but here I feel like I'm probably just making a move instead of making the best move. I'm not considering each one. I do like taking out that frosting there. Nice cascading. I could do a stripe combo and open this area up. I could set off a stripe while also creating a stripe. I like the idea of opening this key up. That's not working, but look at this, corners. Those corners that I'm so concerned about, I can reach that. I could make a stripe here, but it only takes out a jelly. I don't think it's valuable. I think it's better off to ignore those and do things like this. Look at that. Still, I need to get these guys opened up. Well, I knew I started out with a pretty bad board. I didn't realize it was going to be quite so painful as this. Still 51 jelly to remove and problems everywhere. I could try to get a green or a red through here by setting off this green and purple, but it would alter everything so much. It's not a very likely situation. Let's do this and take some things out. This is tough because these don't permit these stripes to come through. If I make moves down here, I'm not producing any more stripes. Ooh. Maybe I can get a striped wrapped combo, maybe not. What happens when I bust through here? I've gotten so little done. I'd like to at least bust through to see if that brings some stripes down for me. But I may not get through these guys. I'm contemplating each move, not because I think I'm going to win, but I'm trying to look at why I've lost and what I can do to try to prevent that from happening quite so often in the future. So, my concern about the corners, well-justified concern. My concern about collecting all of those keys, well-justified concern. My information about things not populating down here, completely incorrect. But I have the feeling that if I'm going to win this board, it's because I'm going to be able to do the moves up here more quickly. And I do think that it's wise to not just create a special because we can create a special. We've got specials coming down here. We need to very carefully choose the best move possible. So I'm going to pause the recording. I'll come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. Okay, so I should have probably turned on the mic earlier because I saw with a few moves left and only a few jelly that there was a possibility I was going to get that, but it still was down to a bit of luck. Also, I should have paid more attention to the way the conveyor belt ran to see what was going to be in the offing. And now I know it circles around. So if I've got a special here, it's going to come back down to here on the next turn, and that's a huge benefit. All told, this took me 4 tries, a lot fewer tries than I expected, but it's still a really difficult level. You have to play well and you have to get luck. And when you get luck, you have to play super well to capitalize on that luck. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.